Bear down. How's that? There we go.
One of the things you said in your first press conference, you wanted to see these guys from developed young men to grown men.
Right.
Why is that important to you in this program?
It's why we do it. I mean, for me, my dad was a high school coach. Then he became an administrator, was a principal. My mom was a third grade teacher. So, education is about growing and about learning and about, everybody's different. And so for me, the big difference between college football and pro football is we for whatever crazy reason, I really enjoy watching guys grow from young men to men. I mean, from 17 to 21, 22, 23, there's a lot going on. And there's a lot of teachable situations, a lot of learning situations. You see guys who some people didn't think had a chance. Some people thought they had some other issues, and now they're really productive, husbands, family men, working in society, beyond football. And from some of the situations they came from, where really the chances were, slim to none that they would be that.
How important is that relationship building with your players and your staff to ensure that it makes its way onto the field?
As long as there's no hidden agendas, as long as you know where you stand, I think it eliminates some problems. I say this a bunch. And don't ever ask me why is so-and-so playing. Just ask me why I'm not playing, because it doesn't do us any good, me any good, or you any good to stand next to me on Saturday. We want everybody, all hands on deck. That makes us better.
Early on, you said that academics are important to you. How are you making sure your players are held accountable?
Well, I think, in the short time we've been here, I think we've had the highest GPA in the last semester and I don't know how long. I think, we work well with our administration, but we also work well with our academic people, and it's important. I mean, we manage this, and you're not just here to play football, and you're not just here to stay eligible. You're here to get a degree, and a meaningful degree, and so all those pieces are mapped out during the day, whether they're tutorials, whether they're study sessions, whether they're group study sessions. All those are part of your schedule, just like strength and conditioning, just like when you're going to eat. And so we have a plan for all of our student athletes. Our job is to put you in a position to have as many choices in life. And what is that, right? Well, there's a great degree professionally, because football ends for everybody at a certain point. And then if you have followed the other part of the plan, you might have an opportunity to play on Sunday. And so there's nothing wrong with working towards both those goals at the same time when you're here.
So you make no bones about it. You may not end up in the NFL, in which case you should take your time here seriously. Right.
That's no doubt, because, as I said, football ends for everybody at a certain point. You can't play till you're, whatever. So for some guys, it ends early. It ends their freshman year. They might have a serious injury. They might have an issue. For some guys, hey, look, I might play, if you sign a second contract in the NFL, after 4 years, you play 6 years. Right, that's great, right? But you're 27 years old at this point. What are you going to do the rest of your life, right? So this is about preparation for life.
One of the things you said that I think has probably made some fans excited is that you like to look at the pool within the state and around. Why is that of value to you?
Well, I think it's important because no one cares more than the people who live around you, you know what I mean? And so in January this year, we were in over 100 high schools in the state of Arizona. Had never seen a head coach from the University of Arizona, and it was important for me from a relationship standpoint, because we want those coaches, those communities, and those young men to want to come to the University of Arizona, to come to Tucson, great university. You don't have to get on a plane and go 600 miles or go across the country to be successful.
Let's talk fan base, because I know that's something you want to see energized here in Arizona. We have late start times.
Yeah.
we've made some headlines for good and not so good things when it comes to football. What do you say to the fans who are still making those decisions about whether or not they want to continue supporting the program?
Well, I think it's, we've got to do our part and put a great product on the field. And we're doing that through recruiting and still and development. But, there's no doubt that the energy in the stadium and the fan base affect games. I've gone through this at different times. I was in a league where it was really, really hot, and the primetime game started at 2:30 in the afternoon, which was, it's cooking, right? So, you deal with it, and television and exposure really drive a program to a national product.
Regarding some of the negative news that's come out of the program, a lot of it wasn't under your watch.
Right.
What's your message to the guys as far as kind of keeping their head above the water and just maintaining a focus on the end game?
Well, it's as we talked about as a staff. We can't do anything about what happened in the past. What we can do something about is what's going on right now. As some of these things come out, it's difficult, but we weren't here. We talk about what our standards are here, what our expectations are here for our program, what that looks like, and then the educational piece of, hey, listen, here's how we want to do things. Here's what the behavioral expectations are in this program. Here's what we're going to hold you accountable for. And when you got 120 guys, and young men, and anybody who's had children knows that you're going to make mistakes. All right, so, but what's acceptable, what our educational piece is, what do we want from you, and what we're going to hold you accountable for, and I think our guys understand that right now.